Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Before I start, I want to ask, who here have used the TikTok platform? Raise your hands. I see. So, unless you're living under a rock, you must have used TikTok. Even if you don't directly use TikTok, you must have used a form of it, like Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, and other forms of like story-based bits of videos. So this is a relatively new format, which is made very famous by TikTok, and I would like to talk about how TikTok is the new quintessential postmodern platform. So let's start. So before we begin, I would like to give a short, brief explanation on what is postmodern is all about. So postmodernism is an intellectual stance or mode of discourse characterized by skepticism toward the grand narrative of modernism. It is a rejection of epistemic certainty or the stability of meaning, and sensitivity to the role of ideology in maintaining political power. So, in short, it is something that is against structure. If you read the course of history, we begin with Renaissance or Islamic Golden Age. So then we go to the industrial period, which is the one of the modernism period, and now we are at the period of which historians call postmodernism, which is after modernism. And the characteristic of this period is we reject any kind of establishment. It's not that we reject, we have a very critical view on things that were used to be. For example, we reject the old ideology of the past and we seek to actively reinterpret it according to our own experience. We see a lot of names and labeling by these days, such as capitalism, socialism. Our tendency to label stuff, to critically pinpoint ideas, intersectionality in other areas, feminism, equality. These things are, for me, is defining core of postmodernism. When as a Muslim, it also has its own bad sides, such as the LGBT culture. So let's look at it from a TikTok point of view.
Mr. Griffin, do you deny killing your wife?
Of course I deny it. I loved my wife, and I certainly think I'd remember killing her.
Mr. Griffin, do you drink?
I plead the Fifth of Jack. No, I'm joking. Yes, I drink.
And have you ever struck your wife?
Only in front of the kids to assert my status as dominant male of the pride.
Sorry for the harsh language, but what I'm trying to show you is how. Okay, I would like to ask you first, which one do you watch actually? Is it the clip or the clip below it? If you answer one of them, you're right, and if you answer both of them, you're also right, because this is one of the things that I noticed in TikTok when I first used it, is how it breaks every conceivable rules of media. For example, if you learn about videos and design and how to like manage attention, you will learn that users have only a few attentions for us to grab. So if you learn about videos and how it is used to grab informations, then you will learn that this is breaking every rules conceivable, because they are actively using various outlets, various texts are everywhere, clips all the time. So it is messing with your perception, but somehow this is one of the prevalent type of medium being shown in TikToks. And it has also inspired a barracks of memes about how this overstimulation of senses is actually helps with focus for people with ADHD, for example. So for me, this is postmodernism because it is breaking every rules. It is challenging the notion that a video is supposed to be like this. So if YouTube is modernism because it follows all the rules, it is proper lighting, proper sound editing, but TikTok just obliterates all of them. And I would like to if I have time, I would like to show you other videos that challenges this notion of video, but because of time, I'm afraid I cannot show everything. But this is one of the thing that I was very enthralled or flabbergasted at the thought of it, like how you just casually destroy every rules. Next, intersectionality. So let's watch this video first.
Is there anyone even named Sheldon IRL? My class turtle from 6th grade. That's a turtle.
When God sings with his creations, will a turtle not be part of the choir?
Alright, I don't think this is hard to explain. It's just that we have a form of intersectionality. For what I mean by that is that how TikTok merges these traditions of social media all in one form. For example, we have this thread visual which is from TikTok, and then from that visual they create a video with editing, with meme sounding, because if you know media, we know that those voiceovers are actually grounded in meme tradition with all the sound effects and everything. And we have also from the sound, this original sound which is made by Teddy Fozo. It is, when I said it sounds very formal, but it's just a casual thing for them to do. So all of this merges into one melting pot of video, which is for me constantly referring to other cultures and everything. So it is very interesting and funny most of the time, and this is why also I cannot get off TikTok every day. It's truly devastating. So that's intersectionality for you. Next, intertextuality.
Lady Di, what are you doing out here?
Vibing.
And what are the
Why are you
vibes like?
following me?
What are your opinions on Charles' coronation?
Not giving,
What are your opinions on Charles'
not
coronation?
giving it much thought. Not. Can't be asked, really.
And why's that?
I don't really care.
And what about Prince Harry?
Harry?
Mm.
Oh, yes. His hair's gotten more orange.
Do you see yourself in Meghan?
No!
So this is, I like to refer this video as intertextuality for what it means, but it can be a lot of things at once. But what I mean by intertextuality is it refers to a lot of cultural references in one video. For one, we know that the resurgences of videos relating to the British royal family is because of like the recent death of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, and we also have the popularity of the Netflix show The Crown season 4, which revolve heavily around Princess Diana. Then we have the general popularity of Prince Di herself, even after her death, like 23, 24, 25 years ago. And people have done quite various impression of her in the past, even until to this day. And by referring to the past cultures, to the And also I would like to point out that this video uses this type of like on the street kind of interview, which is one of the characteristic of TikTok. I'm not saying it's from TikTok, but it is one of the most popular format used in TikTok interviews, which is people go to you in the street and ask you about stuff. So this is intersexuality also, I think, from TikTok. So as the average TikTok viewer, I often try to find these bits and pieces that are novel, because I find them.
I mean, what if I don't want to live the way you live?
Oh, don't be ridiculous, Andrea. Everybody wants this.
I mean, what if I don't want to live the way you live?
Oh, don't be ridiculous, Andrea. Everybody wants this.
And lastly, we have recontextualization. So if you know TikTok, one of the elements of TikTok is sounds or audio, which you can reuse to fit your purpose. So this is where I think the core defining of TikTok is the ability for you to recontextualize stuff according to your own experience, which one of the thing that we can see in postmodern. And as you can see, it's from sound from the movie, I think, The Devil's Wears Prada. So they keep reusing that sound to mean different things from them. So this ability is very unique to TikTok, I think. They popularized the form, and after that, I think it has taken off in other platforms as well, such as Instagram. But it is most popular in TikTok. So they keep using the video to mean different things, and I could show you many popular examples, and all of them are mostly funny or sad and heartbreaking. So it's not only people can draw different experiences from the same audio, but they put other meanings to it linguistically. And I think this is semantically, this is very I remember in one semantic class, linguistic class, I asked my professor about this and he was very confused. But they can draw meaning from things that are totally different in another context. So it is a pragmatic novelty for me, because it highlights the different uses of sounds. Not only that they are using certain sounds or syllables, but they also use different forms of visual meaning, semiotics, to mean something else entirely different, or might have a little semblance in a metaphorical sense, but it is very different. And I think it's very interesting that TikTok has the ability, and therefore makes it the perfect or quintessential postmodern platform. I think that's all for me. Thank you.